Okay, tubers, hey, I shot some video footage of this bowl and didn't realize that my video camera got undone. And what I was doing was kind of doing some experimenting with the bowl and wanted to show how I was getting the patterns inside and outside as well. And I'll just kind of explain it to you a little bit. I'm going to come in close here, hopefully, and get you a good shot of this. Get the light in the right position without getting too much glare on the camera. So if you can see here, what I did is I just took my torch and I followed the grain on this maple in order to get the different patterns inside and out. Again, following the grain here as I went in and out here. And then tried to do the same at the bottom of the bowl, but it didn't turn out quite as perfectly as I wanted it to. But that's how I did that. I didn't. I started out was just going to go around the lip of the bowl or just keep going around the bowl. Well, kind of in a circular motion and just keep going around and spiraling down and heating it up. But then I realized if I followed the grain of the bowl, and I was experimenting. I started out probably with a 20-inch bowl here and just kept taking it off and trying again different ways in which I wanted to do that and make it kind of look unique and different. And then I finished this bowl just with some mineral oil and beeswax that I mix up. Take half a stick of mineral oil, or half a stick of beeswax, and put it in these jars. Put the jars in about that much water. Set them in there with this, and then boil that and get the beeswax to start to melt. And then I put my mineral oil in there and mix it up, and then it becomes kind of a thick paste that I can use to put on. And that's what I actually used to finish the bowl. So I'll probably put another coat of it on there, but it just kind of rubbed it in there with my hands to put the finish on the bowl. That way it both seals it and gives it some moisture. And this was some pretty old, really old maple. Been cut down, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, and it was really dry, hard to turn. And so just work that in there as your hand warms that up. It kind of melts it a little bit better and gets in there. I still need to put some in the center here. You can see how dry it is here, and then finish that up, put my name on it. I didn't want to do that until I got there to that point. So anyways, what I think I'll do with a couple of my videos is show some of my experimenting. Some nasty glare on that light there. So just showing some of my experimenting as I go through different steps and stages as I try new things. I'll show some of those. Don't usually do a lot of big bowls. Do a few here and there, but since I'm set up to do some big bowls right now, I'll probably end up doing some more bowls right now until I move the headstock back down and start doing some spindle turning. The other thing I was gonna do, I was gonna turn this into a nice natural edge bowl, and I cut it out on the bandsaw, and about a day later you can see that big old crack in there that started to separate. So still good and tight on this side, but this side decided to separate. So that will no longer be a nice natural edge walnut bowl. We're just going to turn it into a walnut bowl now, and it'll be about a 12-inch bowl. So it'll still be a nice bowl. It just won't be the nice big bowl that I was planning. So anyways, sorry that this video didn't turn out. but I still want to post it, show it to you as I kind of explained it there. I want to try and do at least a video a month or so, and try and build up some videos on my page for people. If there's a specific project you want me to work on, I'd be glad to show that and show the steps on how I do that. I have a couple bowls that I set up for some other videos that I was going to do as well, show you how the process of doing some of those other ones. So yeah, we'll get to some of these and a lot of videos. So I'll post this video just to give you an idea of what I did there with following the grain on the wood to try and get the different swirls and accent the wood. Because with maple, you can burn around it all day and you'll just get rings. And so it's real important with maple or other hardwoods to kind of follow the actual grain with your torch to darken that up. So just wanted to show that. I had seen some videos about using it, torches to blow torches to heat up and color wood, and nobody has talked about following the grain with your torch, and so I just wanted to mention that. I did a video on it, but unfortunately this is what you get. Oh, and I saw a video the other day with the blind wood turner, and so that was the other reason I decided I wanted to post this video. He did a bowl for his first larger piece, a bowl, and he was talking about trying to make sure he doesn't blow out the sides and be able to go down and get a nice even thickness. And what I use, and this is just a coat hanger that I cut up, bent around, and then as I put it on the bowl, as I hit the spot, well, this one's not designed for this bowl, but as I hit it, I can feel it get snugger. And so I know down there, well, technically it's because of the curve of it, but it gets tighter right there, but that's what, then I know I've got to turn a little bit more off in that area. And so for Eric, I think his name is Eric, the blind wood turner, these work out really well. And again, they're just, I make them, then I set them to the thickness that I want them, just bending them to the thickness. The other thing you can use is some calipers. They're stiffer, and so when you do get down, they're not set for the thickness of that bowl, but when you get to the spot where they catch, then you know that's where you've still got to take off some wood. And so you could use those in order to set your thickness on your bowls. And by the way, you did a great job on your bowl. I did a phenomenal bowl there, so those are the pieces there. So that's it. Sorry there's no turning in this video. Again, I had to go back and remake the video, so unfortunately this is what you get, and I'll show you, I'll make another video of the actual bowl here, the walnut bowl. Won't be natural edge now that it's separated, but I'll make a video of the walnut bowl and we'll go from there. Talk to you later, YouTubers.